During that time, when I came back from the military, my, my girlfriend, my fiance, and I, we got married, and we lived in Brooklyn till 1978. We had our third daughter, and we said, this apartment's not going to cut it. We've got to kind of like move ourselves along. So in August of '78, we were in the process of having a house built, and we moved out, and here we've been.
So, where did you have the house built?
In Ronkonkoma, the Lake Hills area. We're just up the road from the beach and from the Islip side. It's very nice, quiet little area. You go in and there are ways out, but unless you live there, you don't know the different ways out. So it's not any place where people can make a shortcut. You know, if you do go through and you know how to get out, it's going to take you longer than if you go around. You know, when we first moved in, there was on Portion Road, there was not a single fast food restaurant. This is a story that I love telling about, because nowadays you can't go anywhere without finding a fast food restaurant. And I mean, there's a zillion different kinds, you know. But if we wanted to go to Boston Market, we had to come here. We had to come to College Road. You know, that was the closest Boston Market. The closest McDonald's was up on Middle Country. You know, everything was on Middle Country Road. Portion Road was just, and they opened up. The first thing they opened up was, I want to say, a Wetson's, and then it changed to Roy Rogers, and that was on the corner of Ronkonkoma Avenue, and my youngest daughter wound up working there, and she was like the window girl, and she was like a ball of fire. So they loved the fact that she could talk to someone and be doing 6 different things at the same time. And those are the days when they made everything, and not as you ordered it, but had it ready, so they would get you through fast. And at the end of like 4 minutes or 6 minutes, they'd have to throw it all away, whatever didn't sell. So we would pull through the drive-through, and we would order a couple of things, and we get a shopping bag full of food, because everything they were going to throw out, she threw in the bag. And it turned out to be very funny, because she had that job, and she bought a car from it, and we had the car fixed, and it needed a little body work and paint job, and so we had it all. We were having it done, and when it was ready, she was working, so me and my wife went to pick it up, and me and my wife drove to Roy Rogers, and we went through the drive-through, and when we pulled up, it was her car, and she was like going crazy, you know. She, oh, park it and leave it, park it and leave it. I says, why don't we do this? Why doesn't Mom go home, and I'll stay here with the car, because you have no idea where the lights are, where anything is, you'll have, you know. So, okay, better. So I let her drive the car home, and she was in her glory. She then had a car to go to school and go to work, and it was like, you know, that your first car, your first freedom is like, you know. And soon the McDonald's came, the Burger King came, and as time went on, the Checkers, and the places opened and places closed, you know, and now everything's being run and redone, and that Roy Rogers is now a Wendy's. So, you know, all the transition that keeps happening. And that is Subways and you know, whatever you want. I mean, they opened the ShopRite, and there's a Stop and Shop. They're like 2 blocks apart. We only had King Cullen. That was the only supermarket for anywhere. That's where you went. And it's funny, because when we first moved, there was a little bank on the corner of Old Nichols Road and Smithtown Boulevard. And it changed names like every 2 years. It was but the same people, you know, just keep getting bought out by a bigger fish kept swallowing it up, you know. And it was funny, because we all had our bank accounts there. And eventually it closed down, and now it's a 7-Eleven. So to me, this is like a natural progression of what happens to all these places. It's very funny.